did the man think that they will be left behind and by just saying, we believe, and they will not be tried? وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّا الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ فَلَيَعْلَمَنَّ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ صَدَقُوا وَلَيَعْلَمَنَّ الْكَاذِبِينَ. And surely we tried before them to know who are the truthful and who are the liars. So where Allah tried, example, 10 Malik Islam come now. 10 people, they make Shahada now. Say we are believer now. And these 10 all get the trials after they become Muslim. The family prosecute them. Family make problem for them. People make problem for them. Hardship for them to pray. Hardship to them for fasting. Hardship to them to not to eat the pork. Hardship to them not to drink alcohol. Trials. They were kicked out from the family. Trials, trials, trials. Now Allah said that Allah put the trial to see who are the liars and who are the truthful. So those people who become Muslim now, Malik Islam, when they get tried, if they are not truthful, they will run away. Baliktat. They will go back to shirk again. But those who are Islam truly with the heart, even how many trials, they will stand firm on their feet. So trial is to test you. If you are believers, you will be successful by the will of Allah. And if you are a disbeliever, you will get out from the trials. You will not follow the trials. You will not tolerate the trials, and you will get out from the Islam. So we cannot think that we cannot have no trials. People cannot go to paradise without being tried. Because it said in the Islam that you cannot go to paradise until you have a trials. Kung walang subok, walang paraiso. You can get hellfire without trials, but paradise, no paradise without the trials. Almost everything in the Hajj we do, we follow the Sunnah of the Prophet Ibrahim's family. Prophet Ibrahim and his family, we follow their Sunnah. One of the example, when Prophet Ibrahim left his wife and his son Ismail in Makkah, in the desert, no house, only little dates and little water, no trees, no people, no rain, no well, no river, nothing, no cultivation, no production, no source of food, no kitchen to cook some food, nothing, zero. Only some dates and little water. And why he did this? Because Allah commanded him. So it's a trial, it's a sacrifice. When he left, and then the time comes, no dates, no water, and the wife of Prophet Ibrahim, no more milk. And the baby is crying. And she worried, and she go to the mountain nearby, and she run between the mountains for 7 times. Going to one mountain to look behind if people coming, going to other mountain to look behind if the people coming. When she did for 7 times, Allah liked it very much. Because why? Because that was a sacrifice for Allah. So what happened now? Millions of people, the Muslims, they go to Hajj, they have to run between these 2 mountains, following the Sunnah of the wife of Prophet Ibrahim. Now my understanding, there might be many people might argue with me. For sure, the 10th of Muharram is a fasting, no doubt about it. Prophet ﷺ told us that the 10th of Muharram, the Ashura, is the fasting. But for me and my families, we want to make fasting for 3 days, 8, 9, and 10. Because Prophet said every month 3 fasting. And why I want to choose the fasting 8, 9, 10? To follow the life, to follow the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad's family. Why? Because they were not drinking water for 3 days in Karbala. 8, 9, and 10, the family of the Prophet Muhammad were sacrificing for Allah, not to surrender to the wrong and stand for the right, and they were not given water for 3 days. So we'll do the same. We fast for 3 days for the sake of Allah, to copy them, to imitate their sacrifice. So some people might say maybe that's bid'ah or maybe that is so and so. I don't care about it. My reason, the same way that we are following the Sunnah of the Prophet Ibrahim's family, now I want to follow the Sunnah of the Prophet Ibrahim, Prophet Muhammad's family. Like we do, whatever we did in the Makkah, in the Hajj, is the sunnah of the Prophet Ibrahim and his family. Now I want to make fasting 3 days, 8, 9, and 10th of Muharram, imitating the sacrifice of the Prophet's family to fast 3 days. They were hungry and thirsty for 3 days, so we are copying that same sacrifice for the sake of Allah to show that we are following the same sacrifice for the sake of Allah. If there was a Quran to come, or if the Prophet Muhammad was alive, he should also tell us to fast on these 3 days. But he was left earlier, and there was no more revelation of the Quran, because the revelation of Quran was finished in the life of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and no revelation coming after this. So inshallah, I recommend that all of us will fast 8, 9, and 10 of Muharram, inshallah, which will be on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So next Friday, before that, everybody is making 3 fasting for the sake of Allah, to copying the sacrifice of the Prophet's family, that Allah will please with us this sacrifice, that we are fasting for the sake of Allah, and may Allah forgive our sins. Ameen.
Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment.